Today, I'm going to be talking about who I think has the better odds at the MVP race between Luka Doncic and Jayson Tatum.
Tatum on the cut, takes it all the way and slams it.
We'll start things off with Luka Doncic. In case you guys have been living under a rock this NBA season, Luka Doncic is playing at the most unthinkable level of basketball right now, and he only seems to get even better and better each and every single game. Before this season, he would have been the only player to average 34 points per game, 9 assists a game, and 9 rebounds a game, all while doing it over 60% true shooting. And obviously the rest of his stats are absolutely unreal. Plus, minus, win shares, efficiency ratings, the list keeps going on and on. With games like the performance he put on the other night against the Knicks, dropping the first ever 60-20-10, and that game being the 6th best individual performance ever in basketball, how could you not put him in the conversation for MVP? Plus, he has also had the greatest month-long span in NBA history, including dropping 526 points across 15 games, only 15 games, with 3 of his past 5 games having 50 or more points. Absolutely unreal. He's only 23 years old too, which is insane. Luka Doncic is actually a fever dream. Now let's talk about Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum is having the best year of his career by far, as well as the best year of any Celtics player since Larry Bird's 3rd straight MVP award in the 85-86 season. He's one of 8 players in the NBA currently to be averaging more than 30 points a game. He's averaging 30.9 points per game, 8.1 rebounds per game, and 4.1 assists per game. Incredible stats, also shooting 61% true shooting percentage. Tatum is playing out of his mind right now, and his team is also playing out of their mind right now, which is a big reason why Tatum is widely considered right now a favorite for MVP. The Celtics offense is playing at an historic level. They have the best offensive rating in the NBA at 117.2, and a couple of weeks prior to that, it got as high as 121.5. That's the highest in NBA history. To put that into perspective, the 2015 Warriors, you know, the season where they went 73-9, won the NBA Finals, and a lot of people would consider one of the best offenses in NBA history, 112.18 was their offensive rating at the end of the season. It's not even comparable to how incredible the Celtics offense is. And it's not even just their offensive rating either. Their effective field goal percentage is the best in NBA history. Free throw percentage is the best in NBA history. True shooting percentage is the best in NBA history. I mean, the list goes on and on for the Celtics offense. It's absolutely incredible what they're doing over there in Boston. They generate so many quality, efficient shots so easily and so frequently. It's honestly amazing to watch how we get to watch this on a night-to-night basis. It's awesome. So how do you actually determine who has a shot at winning MVP between these two players? Because as we know, the voters don't just look for individual performances in a season. They look for how many games these players have played. Is their team winning games? And beyond that, are they winning impressively? The story around the specific player, are they breaking records? You know, all this obscure, minute stuff they like to look at when deciding who the MVP of the NBA is. You might think, how in the world can you even decide who the MVP is going to be this season, especially since there are also 8 other players playing at another historic level? Nikola Jokic is making his back-to-back reigning MVP season look like an absolute joke, which is insane considering that he has broke multiple NBA records in those seasons and played like one of the best players in NBA history during those seasons. He's topping that. Giannis is running the table in Milwaukee, having the best year of his career. KD is giving the Nets a winning season right now with his best year ever since his MVP year in OKC. There's so many more players that I can't even keep naming right now. That's how insane this NBA season has been. Here's what I'll say, and then I'll leave the discussion to you guys. I think that between Tatum and Luka specifically, Tatum has the better chance at winning the award to voters' eyes. Listen, I know it's hard to pass up on Luka Doncic right now with what he's doing, but the key difference between Luka and Jayson Tatum is that the Mavericks are barely squeaking out wins against subpar teams, even with his performances in these games. Simply put, the Mavericks need to give Luka Doncic more help. The scheme put in place in Dallas right now is not working with the roster they built for Luka, because a lot of those guys are just inconsistent on nightly basis. They're good NBA players. Christian Wood, great three-point shooter, great off the pick and roll, a very big help for the Mavericks this season to give Luka another guy to kick the ball outside to on the corner or on the weak side. Kemba Walker, there's times where he'll have a mum span and he'll just knock down threes lights out on 45% shooting 3-point percentage. Like Kemba Walker, he'll play great for Dallas, but he also won't play great for Dallas. You know what I mean? Spencer Dinwiddie having another great year for Dallas, averaging 16 points per game, shooting 46% from field goal, as well as 33% from the three. Not bad at all for Spencer Dinwiddie. He's giving Luka a ton of help whenever he plays like that, though, because like I said, these guys are pretty inconsistent. They need someone else like Jalen Brunson last year who can give them another 25 a game next to Luka, and another key point, who can actually play off the ball, giving Dallas better half-court looks instead of Luka always having to try and force the issue. I'm not sure how many wins Dallas can put up with the current roster they have, but I know what I'm getting out of Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And that is the best team in the East with the best offense in the NBA, followed up by one of the best players in the NBA. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.